So, Internet, hello and welcome back to OKLCS Spring 2018. We apologize for stream issues. I think that it's an ISP issue as far as we know.
Sons of bitches.
Unfortunately, we've changed some settings. Hopefully, it makes it a little less choppy as the game goes, or as we go on. But if it doesn't get any better, I apologize. There's really not a whole lot we can do. So please just let us know if you know the quality at least stabilizes a little bit.
Yeah.
State of the game right now: Beta Fox are up 5.5k gold.
They're doing all right. 3
5
dragons.
towers to 1.
All right.
Yeah, Beta Fox is looking strong going up.
Hog's a little behind. That's all good.
All right, so Beta Fox.
Everybody's got some items. We're not full build. ADCs pretty standard. Got their crit items. Got their zeal items.
Yeah, Wax has opted for the Phantom Dancer as opposed to the normal Energizer, like Static Shiv, Rapid Fire Cannon you normally see. Actually, normally you would see the Essence Reaver on Xayah because she is pretty mana hungry, very dependent on
I like the Runans first on Jinx whenever you're behind. That way you can clear the wave and prevent the enemy team from snowballing.
Wax is gonna get jumped on by Swerve Lord here, looking for the Shadow Dash. It is gonna land.
Ooh.
They don't have any follow-up though, and Wax is able to
LB's
get away.
coming in
Dazzle's gonna
hard.
come in onto Mercury X, throws out the Feather Storm, and it will stop the push from Plus Ultra Gang. There's the
it seems
Central
like
Prison was used somewhere.
Uh-oh.
No, they caught onto My Name's KJ. He's going to flash
Wow.
over the side, and he will get out, but Swerve Lord will pay the price. Tyrant King Kerr now gets stuns up by the concussive blows. Guardian Shinobi over the side, just throwing out damage. Beta Fox come out with a big win, 2-0, as well as My Name's KJ has to take a recall now. Wax is going to get hounded by Lolicon Hero.
No.
The Arrow Chains comes out. He's going to get electrocuted. Somebody heal. He's unloading the damage. He's alive. The Triumph will keep him alive. Flash
and the
Locket
shield from Jinghua Alpha.
It will be Dazzle coming out. Double Doe doesn't quite find the kill. And no, Wax walks into
What
the
are you
Baron.
doing?
He dies to the Baron. It will
You're
be
so
Beta Fox. They
disappointed.
lost their ADC for nothing, but they will pick up the Baron.
I don't know how long Wax has been playing, but I think with a couple hundred more games in his belt, he is going to be an excellent ADC. He makes really great mechanical choices,
Holy
but
cow.
then there's a couple of things game knowledge-wise that he
That was quite unfortunate on the side of Beta Fox, but that was really nicely done by Beta Fox. They caught out My Name's KJ. They didn't kill him, but he flashed over the side. They didn't over chase for him. They went and focused down the correct targets on the side of the Plus Ultra Gang, and then Wax was able to kill off Lolicon before dying, and then unfortunately walks into the Baron and just kills himself. But
that Baron, his auto attacks do AoE damage, by the way.
So Beta Fox with Baron on 4 members just picked up a win over the Plus Ultra Gang. Everybody's back on the map now. We'll see what they're gonna do with it.
Hey guys, don't finish Baron yet. I'm almost done respawning.
Yeah, there are situations where you just like stop doing Baron so that somebody can respawn, but unfortunately Wax died as it was going on, so not really worth it to try and stop to hold it off.
I think Double Doe might be a little tired. Usually, I've seen him play Taric before, and it's pretty good. But his ults are excellent, but his dazzles aren't.
Beta Fox are positioning well enough that he can't get dazzles off effectively.
No good picks. They're playing from behind right now.
Beta Fox now continuing to push in forward. Xinghua throws out the Unbreakable. Is going to block off a lot of damage, and the inhib tower is going to go down without much.
Rotate.
Lolicon Hero coming around the side.
Rotate.
And they've also got Tyrant Kinker on the top side.
Rotate.
Shinobi needs to back out. Glacial Prison will not land on anybody. Xinghua, you're going to get taunted up. Super Mega Death comes out. The Cosmic Radius goes out. Glacial Fissure used to disengage the fight. Tyrant Kinker gets in the back line. Wax throws out the Feather Storm. Rips the feathers through multiple members. And there's the execute. Double Doe is the first one to fall, and it's a double kill for Beta Fox's top laner. They kill off everybody. Lolicon gets out the backside, but he's not able to kill off anyone. Guardian Shinobi did actually go down. I lied, but Beta Fox 4 for 1 in their favor. They get the inhibitor, and they're looking for the end of the game.
Beta Fox didn't need to rotate. Their team fight is on point right now. They are
that was beautiful. Nicely done by Wax to just hold onto the feathers until the Cosmic Radiance expired. Now Lolicon here is doing his best to stop him, but it's not going to matter. Xinghua is not the target that's doing the damage to the towers. It's going to be Beta Fox picking up their first win. We will not go quietly into the night as they focus on the Nexus Tower, and they take down the Plus Ultra Gang. as they pick up a few more kills, but it will
Good
be
game.
it. Beta Fox will take the victory over the Plus Ultra gang.
Mercury X, by the way, with that big taunt against 3 enemy backliners. Nicely done in that last team fight.
So, Beta Fox now pick up their first victory
Beta Fox,
over the
look
Plus
at
Ultra gang
you!
today in the OKLCS Spring 2018. It means that they have the chance to pick up 2 more wins the next 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and mathematically, I think that means that they could still make playoffs.
Maybe.
I don't know. I haven't actually
Reign
run
of
the
Kings
numbers.
and TLP will have to lose all of their next games.
Yeah, I haven't run the numbers, but you know, that's
But
really quite good.
Yeah, but that means that Pug only has 2 wins right now. They're 2 and 3. That means they might be struggling to make it to finals.
Or yeah. So we are going to take a short break before we get into our final gold cap game. We will continue to see what we can do about the lag issues on today's stream. But as for now, that'll be a short break for us. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. Internet, hello and welcome back to OKLCS Spring 2018 Gold Capped Week 5. We just I'm sorry. My voice is not all there today. We just
I am so excited about this matchup. Both teams 3 wins right now.
We just saw Beta Fox take their first victory in the split over the Plus Ultra Gang. The next matchup is between, like you said, 2 teams that are currently towards the top of the standings, 3-1 each. It is Reign of Kings Gold versus
TLP,
Taste Like
baby.
Purple. Yep. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump into that game.
TLP is probably my favorite team. They're just such a respectful team. But Reign of Kings Gold, man, They've started off the split very strong. Popping off.
They're new to the split. Taste Like Purple. They've been here for quite a bit.
They're the vets. They've been around here for about 2, 3. Oh, that skin, the Jinx skin. Oh my god, she's riding around a little train.
See if I can find the match history for the game.
Cheese, yep. They're gonna. Oh, she's on a little choo-choo. She's on a little choo-choo. Oh, you guys did more of the bush.
30 seconds.
See, nothing is gonna happen, right? Barely nothing's gonna happen.
Expands?
Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to make sure nothing was happening before I started off. Okay. On the blue side, Reign of Kings Platinum banned away Tristana, Zac, and Malzahar. And then on the red side, Taste Like Purple banned away Ahri, Skarner, and Xayah. And then in second rotation, Tahm Kench and Camille banned away by Reign of Kings Reign of Kings Gold.
Sorry.
Golly. I'm so used to saying Reign of Kings or Reign of Gold.
Reign of Gold.
Yeah. And then Taste Like Purple, they ban away Cassiopeia and Orianna.
Ori banned. Yeah, some good mid laners banned right now. They must be afraid of my other favorite mid laner of the gold capped, Mayhewley. Love Mayhewley, man.
All right, let's take a look at how this is gonna start out.
Strong mid laner.
So we've got Taco Trineki on the Yasuo yet again. He's really liked that pick, and especially, again, it's a lane counter to the Gnar. He's done it basically every time that the enemy team has picked Gnar. Gnar being very popular right now.
So why Yasuo didn't get banned? We've seen him in all of the last 3 games that Taco's played.
Yeah. To be fair, Reign of Kings Gold, they did take their first loss last week with Taco Trineki on the Yasuo, so maybe they think we can deal with it.
Yeah, if you
on
play
the side
it,
of TLP.
But again, we got the Alistar knockup, we got the Nautilus jungle knockup with his ult, correct? Hopefully Yasuo will be able to meet up with his team and capitalize on it.
I kind of do personally like
Nail win, by the way. Congratulations, Gold 1, getting ready to pop off into Plat.
Oh yeah. Good level 2 from Reign of Kings Gold,
yes,
but
it was.
Nailwin was not quite on the same page. He just sort of wanted to farm up that wave.
He loves farming.
This is the interesting one. Nyrok on Nautilus in the jungle.
I'm guessing they did that for the Nautilus ult for the Yasuo.
Yeah, that would be my expectation as well. I think, historically Nautilus has been kind of a slower clearing jungler. Although there are some things that make Nautilus more appealing as a jungler more recently.
Yeah. Got better sustain with the rune system.
Yeah, but he's better with a lot of the new rune system. He has a few patches back they buffed the Cinderhulk. Taco Trineki just gonna get a knockup on the clock. And then of course the changes to some of the camps as far as like the stat distribution.
Yeah.
It means that Nautilus is able to clear those multi-target camps a lot better.
Oh,
hold on a second. There's a 2v2 going on. Nyrok coming through. Panther is level 4. And now Taco Trineki is getting a lot of damage from Panther. The red buff is coming through. They're going to root him up. Clock has to flash away, but the flash follow. They're going to get the knockup. No, they're not. He flashed away. Panther is going on to Nyrok. Now it's a 2v1 onto the enemy jungler. He gets the shield up. Nyrok is going very low. The fear comes through. Panther gets first blood. Warwick.
Man. I said it last game and I'll say it this game. Warwick is such a strong level 1 to 5 champion. He's just so... You can forgive his mistakes.
Yeah, you get the thing about Warwick, you get a lot of extra tankiness just because of the flat damage reduction whenever you pop that fear, or whenever you have the fear charging up, rather. You get a lot of damage reduction, you can hold on to it because they're going to naturally crowd around you. You just absorb so much damage with it, and then you pop the fear, get a Q off, surprise, a lot of health came back, and then you just kill them off.
Oh, sorry, I mean, Panther popping off with those mechanics. I didn't mean to blame it on the champion. Panthers get don't let me poo-poo.
Oh,
you.
there is a combo
Ooh!
from Blue. Nicely sidestepped by Nelwyn, but he walks into the Flame Choppers from Danny Phantom.
Look at these supports going after those ADCs.
That's what you want to do. Ivory had the right idea there. As Rakan, you really can't be the one to go in the Alistar lane matchup.
No.
What you want to do is you want to stand there and wait for the Alistar to go in on your ADC, and then you have to play zone. You have to push the enemy ADC from getting onto yours so that you can, zone them away, avoid a lot of free damage onto your ADC, and then take the time for both of you to focus down the Alistar or get onto the Varus if that's a possibility.
Alistar and Rakan both belong to a series of champions that I call counter-engagers, like Leona, like Taric.
Hey, Hooli's taking a lot of damage from
my
Toe Knuckles.
God.
He's burning away from the passive.
Oh, let me mention that new Rakan skin, the Sweetheart Rakan, beautiful skin by the way.
I like that skin a lot.
It's wonderful.
So expensive though. I haven't bought it yet.
That's so pyro. Sorry, Ivory.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Ivory has opted for the Aftershock Keystone on Rakan, which is not one you normally see actually.
How long do you have to stay in combat with Aftershock?
You don't have to stay in Aftershock is triggered anytime that you CC enemy, or not just CC, but like it has to be like movement impairing CC. So that doesn't include slows. Not that Rakan has any slows in his kit, but when you get a knockup or you get a charm off, then you'll get bonus resistances for a short amount of time, after which you will have a little explosion around you that does damage. Scaling with, I believe it's resistances. Now, Taco Tsuneki goes aggressive on the clock, but Panther is here. Taco Tsuneki does have his level 6 there, but that's a good fear. Clock is going to throw out some damage. The Hyper Proc will come through, and it's a kill. Taco Tsuneki goes down for the second time this game.
Yeah. I think I would prefer Guardian on Rakan. I don't think I'd take Aftershock.
Yeah, normally, like I said, normally Aftershock is not the one you go for. Most Rakans go for either the Unsealed Spellbook for that reduced cooldown on summoner spells, or the Guardian. With the nerfs to some Unsealed Spellbook, I feel like that's probably less of the option.
I like Guardian that way when I go in.
To be honest, there is a build that's sort of circulating among some Rakan players where you take Summon Airy and you play to be an Enchanter support. Which is generally when you would go for the Spell Thief's Edge like Ivory has done. So it's kind of a weird thing that he's gone for Spell Thieves with the Aftershock.
I don't like it.
And I haven't played enough Rakan recently to know. I don't think Rakan is really that strong of a champion unless paired with the Xayah, but Mehuli coming forward is going to get not going to get the stun on the Toe Knuckles, but the Dredge line will land. Throws down the Bear. Summoner Bear comes out, and there's the stun. Mehuli just needs one more, and there it is. There's a kill on the Toe Knuckles. Now there's a fight bot lane. As Panther gets headbutted out, Blue now taking a lot of damage. They already used the Infinite Duress, and Panther now taking up the tower, and Blue is going to survive. Danny Phantom throws out this. Oh! Not enough damage! Comes out. Now Clock is getting jumped on by Taco Tsuneki, looking for the knockup, but he already used it. Now Danny Phantom backing away. The knockup on Nelwyn, and here comes Panther, flash away, he gets exhausted, fears him back towards the enemy team, but Nyrock is here, now Panther gets the depth charge, and it will be Nelwyn picking up Panther.
I was about to commend Panther for his good disengage.
Oh, the Dredge line comes back in, Ivory has to flash away, and Nyrock did use the Red Smite, so there was a lot of damage about to come down, good flash away by Ivory.
Panther with a good disengage, instead of taking all those turret shots, I probably would have stayed away knowing the enemies were going to back up their team.
And TLP, that was a good knockup by Ivory, but it was a little bit too hard by Panther to go for that, especially after Nyrock showed himself down there.
Oh yeah, I was mentioning, the Aftershock on Rakan, my Q pokes are garbage. Rakan's Q is such a short-range poke, it's hard to get.
So,
really?
Yeah, since we were talking about the Spell Thieves Rakan, if you take Spell Thieves, you go for the Summon Airy, and you get the Summon Airy Keystone, and you play as an Enchanter, where you max the Q, it actually is quite good poke in lane.
A lot of health, yeah.
The heal from the Q doesn't actually scale with your rank in Q. It scales with level, so that's not really the reason. But Taco Tsuneki is gonna get jumped on by Panther. Infinite Duress is not available, but they're gonna hop all over him, fear him back up, and it's gonna be another death. Taco Tsuneki has died 3 times this game already.
Just needs 2 items though. Once he gets those 2 items.
Yeah, that is the general stereotype of so you can kind of feed however much you want. As long as you get those 2 items, then you become a relevant champion. But he is getting really shut down in this top lane. Panther's just been spending a lot of time, and that's, kind of the point. You gank the Yasuo lane.
Down, man. You don't want to fed Yasuo.
So yeah, nicely done by Panther to know where he needs to gank. And Huli, you know, he got hit by the Pillar of Flame, but smart enough to use the Molten Shield to get some of those bonus resistances.
Yeah, Varus and Jinx, neither one of them have backed it. It looks like they're backing for the first time now. Everybody on the board has items galore, and don't run from Alistair.
He does need to run, though, because he had nobody on his team. His bot lane did just recall, so obviously Reign of Kings Gold is going to have more people in the area.
Don't listen to me. But Gold lead's pretty even. 1,000 on the side of TLP. Not a big deal.
Yeah. The other thing is Nyrek has opted for Boots of Mobility on his Nautilus, which, you know, it makes sense why you would do that, because you kind of want to, like, come into lane and just run him down and auto-attack him.
Fight, yeah.
But the thing is, Mayhuli flashes for the ultimate onto Toe Knuckles. Summoner Barrier comes out. The rest of Reign of Kings are here.
My
No,
God.
Dredge Line into the
Big
last
ultimate.
breath. But that's a good fear from Panther.
That's
Death Charge is
the
coming
teleport.
out, but
He's coming
all of
behind
Reign
you.
of Kings Gold are coming in. It's a double kill for Taco Chineki. Clock does finish his teleport in, but he can't go for too much because they've already lost 2.
Yeah, Mayhuli, man, again, one of my favorite mid laners. He said, if you're not going to initiate the gank on my lane, I'll initiate the gank on my lane.
Nicely done. Does get the stun off. The Dredge Line comes through from Nyrok. Precision aimed straight at Toe Knuckles.
Such a hair. He could have missed that Dredge Line.
So nicely done by Reign of Kings Gold. They get 4 members into the mid lane and just kill off 2 after Panther tries to save his mid laner. But
no turrets down.
Yeah, no turrets have fallen yet.
No dragons. We do have a big old red control ward on Dragon, though, for the side of TLP. Taco's going to face check that bush. Hopefully Warwick's not ready to gank him again.
But Panther
is
in
ready
the
to
area.
gank him again.
Panther's like, I'm just going to keep on ganking this Yasuo.
Man.
He's actually popped his ghost, and he's going to run him down. He has the infinite duress available. They're still chasing onto him. Now Mayhuli throwing out some damage, but Taco Trineki does get back to the tower.
It's like Nidrock, kind of floating around top lane, knowing that Yasuo's been getting ganked. That's good. Counter ganking is important. Especially if you're counter ganking, it's a 2v2, and they don't know it's 2v2, they're going to blow all of their abilities ganking Yasuo. And
provided that Taco Shineki is able to survive at enough health before Nyrok comes in, they could very easily turn that one with a well-placed depth charge from a Nautilus. But what we were saying, Boots of Mobility, a lot of times it's just not worth it, especially nowadays, to go for mobility boots on anything other than support. You just value so much the defensive power of Mercury Treads or Ninja Tabis. Toe Knuckles gonna look for the Son of Mayhuli. Nice sidestep. Now Clock has actually got a good Gnar on the Taco Trineki here. Actually almost just soloing him out. Now Nyrok and Panther fighting on the other side. They're gonna get a last breath in. The Duress Line will pull him back away. Now Nyrok is the focus. They throw out the wind wall, but it's not gonna protect them. Infinite Duress comes through and Nyrok will go down.
Nyrok went down and his ultimate came up right as he went down.
Oh, that's really unfortunate, but now Taco Trineki gonna get dove here. That's a good fear, and Clock will pick it up with a Hyper Proc. TLP picking up 2.
Nicely done on TLP. I am really excited to see where this game is going to go. That was so close. If Nautilus had been alive for 1 more second, he could have ulted both of them, and that could have been a different game.
Looking for it. He does get the stun with the bear onto Toe Knuckles. Toe Knuckles just walks it out. He's got enough health from the Catalyst. Doesn't need to burn his flash.
Oh, yeah. The Catalyst. Sorry. Yasuo, usually when you're playing behind, you want to build defensive. That way they can't 100-0 you.
The Phantom Dancer is like always naturally the first item on Yasuo. And really, you can't exactly build defensively on Yasuo.
Yes, it's so hard to play from behind as Yasuo. You can't build defensively to prevent yourself from dying. You have to scale up or you're worthless.
Yeah. Like, if a Yasuo doing no damage is kind of worthless, but there's a good two-man knockup from Blue. Flash away from Danny Phantom to avoid getting stunned up, and Nailwind following with a Chain of Corruption.
Nailwind behind on CS. I don't see that very often. Usually he is leading in CS by far. 20 up on Jinx on Danny Phantom. Good job.
Good. It was an intelligent flash from Danny Phantom. She knew that she didn't want to get chained in with the auto attack from Alistair, or which would obviously be followed up by the Chain of Corruption from Nailwind, and they would have just had more damage naturally.
Both junglers sitting around the dragon.
Ivory just moving forward aggressively,
Nautilus
but he's by himself. Taco Shineki now dueling onto Clock here. The Black Cleaver is finished, but they got the Phantom Dancer, and the Phantom Dancer makes it so hard to duel, but they get the Hyper Proc. Last breath comes through from Taco Shineki. Clock gonna gnar him into the wall. Wallop will follow, and it's a solo kill! Clock goes on a killing spree. Chain of Corruption use. Super Magnetic Rocket has not too much effect. They're going to root up one and knock him up, and Ivory goes down. Now Panther going to flash in. Wow, beautiful play from Blue. Flashes to headbutt him in. Infinite Thrust comes through, and he will not be able to kill up Blue, or will he get the 3-man fear? It's going to be a 1-for-1 losing off Blue, but it's a 1-for-2 at the end of the day. Taco Shineki did go down in solo kill, so 2 for 2 after everything of those events. But Nailwind has now 3 kills to his name.
Can we see which keystones that they're using?
Yes, we can. Who are you curious about?
Electrocute. Annie popped, I think, GLP. That thing went out way... I forgot they adjusted it. The spikes on GLP went out way far.
Yeah, the Hextech GLP for Mehuli, opting for a little bit faster spike than the Rod of Ages Toe Knuckles has opted for.
Yasuo's got himself... Sorry.
I think Rod of Ages, was it nerfed on this patch?
I don't remember. I don't think it was... Was it the Catalyst that was nerfed? Was it...
there was something about Rod of Ages that was changed that made me think that Rod of Ages is something you don't normally want to go for anymore. But Toe Knuckles has opted for the Rod of Ages. It is going to give him that scaling over the next 10 minutes.
Annie, don't face check that. Okay. Don't face check that.
So the TLP opting for the Cloud Drake, throw it on the Control Ward just to make sure, but Mehuli throws at the Scryer's Blue.
Ready. She's got a big ult ready.
Tibbers is ready, but they're going to get the knock-up, and now Clock is just autoing her down. Summoner Barrier comes out, but it's not going to be able to save her. The Wallop comes through. Panther picks up the kill.
There were 4 members of TLP sitting bot lane. That was unfortunate.
TLP, we're ready and waiting for Mehuli to come through. They had the vision
Just a Wind Dragon. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, Gnar coming in. He's not big anymore, but he's coming in hard.
He's going to slow up Nailwind with the Boomerang, but it's just going to be a Hyper Proc and get out.
Man, Gnar's putting out some damage right now.
Yeah, he's got a Black Cleaver finish. He's 3-0.
He's putting out some damage. Yasuo's got himself 2 kills now, 2 and 5.
TLP, they're looking for this bottom lane tower.
Not a lot of wave clear on Varus. Definitely how you counter him.
But Blue is, you got to worry about Blue though. There's a lot of damage coming out from Varus and Alistar. He doesn't yet have that Gwynsus. He hasn't taken the time to recall and pick it up.
That's a 3-0 Varus though. Varus is probably one of the best ADCs right now. He is really, really strong. He's definitely in top tier.
Yeah, they did nerf one of his primary builds through the nerf to the Wit's End.
Yeah. It's weird.
Well, it makes sense because you had a lot of these on-hit builds on ADCs kind of running rampant.
Yeah.
But Taco Shineki trying to contest onto this Rift Herald started up by TLP. They've got a lot of members, 3 members on both sides here, but Tonako's coming over the side. Dredgeline does not land. Taco Shineki comes out. They throw out the Pyroclasm. It's the Infinite Duress onto Mehuli, and Mehuli goes down. That's a good Gnar! And now Tonako's getting jumped on, but they don't have the damage. Depth Charge goes out, but it's too late. Nyrok now running for his life. The Boulder will slow him up. They flash forward for it, but there's a good combo. The Chain of Corruption comes through. They throw out some damage, but they will get stunned up. Clock looking for it, but he's all alone. 3-man Wallop. He's going to flash over the side. One more auto will be enough, but it's not going to be found. Panther coming through, looking for the fear, going to back away. TLP, they trade 2 for 0.
That Warwick is mean right now, man. He might be 5-3, but he is sustaining in teamfights.
Yeah,
every time
Panther is a
down.
real threat. Dredgeline lands on a Toe Knuckles. They get the combo. Will it be enough? Yes, it will. Blue gets it with the auto attack.
I didn't need that cowbell, but I'm excited it came out.
Yeah, but look, TLP, they're continuing to push down here because Nailwind can't hold by himself. Ivory and Danny Phantom, when they find the opportunity, they could just dive in, but Blue is on the way down, as is Nyrok.
That's 4 men coming down. Nautilus wants it, man. He wants it bad. Nobody's following up one. They got about one.
Got boots of mobility. Dredgeline gonna land onto Ivory. He's gonna try and dash away with the grand entrance. Blue looking for the combo onto Danny Phantom. Just knocks her into the wall. There's the headbutt coming through, but teleport coming in from Clock. Now they get the charm in with Ivory, and here comes Clock. Teleport coming in from Taco Shineki as well, but Blue is going to get down. Danny Phantom gets excited. Taco Shineki throws out the wind while Clock now finding Nailwind. Looking for the boomerang. He's gonna get pulled in by the Dredgeline. They got down Taco Shineki with the help of Panther. Now they're running for their lives. Shutdown goes over. They finally kill off Clock, but Panther is a very tanky Warwick right now. He's going to get the knockup. He got some nice combo from Ivory. They will charm him up, and Nyrok will be going down. The fear comes through, and Mehuli now in no man's land, just getting chased down by a very hungry wolf. Panther is going to look for it, but he doesn't have the move speed, doesn't have the tier 2 boots, and it will mean... No! It's going to be Ivory looking for the knockup, and it will be Mehuli finally falling down. Danny Phantom gets the good rocket come out.
2-0 Danny Phantom. God, that's a mean jinx.
And TLP, they dropped the Rift Herald because they know what they need to do. They're looking for this last remaining tower here.
That's going down immediately.
There it goes.
Oh yeah, speaking of the on-hit builds, They nerfed Frozen Mallet, and I wasn't sure if it was a direct nerf to Gnar or simply because
I think that was
ADCs
basically directed at Gnar.
There are some ADCs that use it, like Kog'Maw, to
Yeah,
heal for himself.
You would see it in very niche situations on Kog'Maw, but almost directly a nerf at Gnar.
Okay.
You know, makes sense. You don't want, and I think that was just sort of a pre adjustment
case.
because they did change some things that that might have benefited Gnar otherwise.
Man, Nyrock, yeah, popping off with those dredge lines. I don't think I would have chased so hard bot lane when you could have moved mid, but it was an interesting team fight to say the least.
This is a game all about Panther and Clock on the side of TLP. A lot of times you see it's about Panther and Toe Knuckles looking for those combos, but Panther has opted for this Warwick for a lot of early game aggression, and it's definitely paying off on the side of TLP.
I apologize for the lack of times that I've said Sacre Bleu in response to the headbutt pulverize combo. He has definitely popped off. Yeah, Blue has definitely popped off.
Nailwin is doing a good job, 4-0 right now, but unfortunately not able to find what he needs. Danny Phantom gets jumped on by Mehuli, but that's the Tibbers dropped down. Not a whole lot of lasting damage.
Oh, she pulled it back. I don't think she lost Tibbers.
Yeah, but I mean, basically you're using Tibbers for the. You're not using Tibbers really for the burst damage or for the. Even the rest over the side. They've comboed in with the combo, and Panther goes in, and Chain of Corruption used. Toe Knuckles is now going very low, but he's able to survive. Throws out the Pyroclasm and the Super Mega Throw. Get the double kill goes over to Panther, and now Get Excited comes out. Danny Phantom gets the shutdown, and now they focus him down. Nars him into the wall. It's going to be an ace for 0 for Taste Like Purple.
And I don't think that's game, but if it isn't, that's a free Baron right there.
I mean, if it's not game, it's going to be very hard, if not impossible, for Reign of Kings Gold to make a comeback over TLP.
I see now why they did not ban Yasuo.
Yeah, they're handling it very well.
Yeah.
They came in with a plan. They said, Panther, you have the faster jungle clear. We're just going to gank Taco Trineki over and over and over again.
Top. Don't back. Move to Baron. That's a free Baron. Well, they're all back up.
Block just jumping away, not getting knocked up by Taco Trineki, but
bit of vision. They're gonna pop vision in the east side or the west side jungle to make sure that when Reign of Kings moves towards Baron, they're at least gonna know if they're gonna move. Oh,
Block just balls of steel. Make sure he says, I know I can get this recall. All right, now Ivory needs to
6-1 Clock, man, popping off. Clock's new to this? New to this team?
No, he's been their top laner since the beginning of this split.
Yeah.
But I don't recognize the name from before,
yeah.
So you know, a good pickup. He and Panther have been gelling really well, especially in this game.
They have.
Now they knock
Get
away Panther just to make sure he can't go for the steal, but the Chain of Corruption finds Ivory. Ivory gonna get pulled in, the last breath used, and Ivory goes down immediately. Panther with a good infinite duress fears up multiple members of Reign of Kings. Now Danny Phantom exhausted, but she will. Oh, that's a 3-man Gnar from Clock on the other side. Zap comes out, double kill picked up. Danny Phantom with the snipe will Get Excited, will chase him down, and Mehuli now getting jumped on by Clock. The boulder will come through, gets the slow, and Clock is just gonna get the auto off, and it will be the boulder, and it's the ace for Days Like Purple yet again.
Baron? Or end. Man, they can end right there.
They are looking for the end. Yeah, look at that minion wave.
Right
the minion wave is already on the Nexus towers.
Taco's up in 10.
It doesn't matter. It tastes like purple. They're just going to slowly, not even really slowly, because Danny Phantom is here. They have the damage. They have the Nexus towers. It's going to be TLP taking the victory over Reign of Kings Gold. Taco Shineki comes through. He's doing what he can. The wind wall comes out, but Danny Phantom is a very strong jinx now. The last breath comes through. Not the last breath, just the knockup. Blue coming across.
No, Danny, no, Danny,
and
no.
They're going to look for the knockup. It is the shutdown goes over. The Pyroclasm is not going to be the game just yet. Clock gets knocked out of the base.
That was a perfect game for Danny Phantom. That would have been that's unfortunate.
I spoke too soon. I thought that Reign of Kings Gold were out of it, but they say not yet. They kill off Danny Phantom, force away Taste Like Purple.
Yasuo still doesn't have a second item.
That is quite unfortunate, but Panther found by Nailwin here.
No.
But I don't know who wins that one, especially not with Ivory around here. Taste Like Purple Panther, they've got the time. Nyrock is coming through, and now Nailwin is trying to shred down somebody, but Clock is here now.
I'm coming for you. Oh, Gnar was coming, man. He wanted it. That's an 8-1-12 Gnar, man. That is a mean top laner.
Yeah, but there's also a 10-3 and 10 Warwick. No armor on his side to his credit, but,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of the damage coming out from Nailwin is, in fact, magic damage due to the Gwinsu's Rage Blade build.
Surprisingly enough, that on-hit build is... Yeah, he's not doing... you said last time that Varus likes the
Yeah,
armor pen build?
No, most of the time it is the on-hit build, but
Okay.
some Varuses do opt for a later Infinity Edge just to synergize with the Runon's
A
Hurricane
half and
crit.
half crit build.
Yeah, kind of. And now Mayhuli just trying to deal with the super minions.
You can do it, Mahili. I believe in you. What?
Oh,
What?
they found an IROC, and Toe Knuckles was just going to root him up, but that's a lot of members of Reign of Kings. The last breath comes through. Toe Knuckles out of position, and he's going to go down. Now, this might be Reign of Kings looking for the Baron. They know that Toe Knuckles is not available. The clock is still a very strong Gnar. Chain of Corruption used. It's going to spread throughout the members. They got a two-man knockup. Clock is about to go mega, though. Blue is trying to zone in. That's a good combo from Ivory, but he doesn't knock up anybody because of the knock away. Nailwin gonna flash away. Superman gonna the rocket comes through, and they're gonna focus down Nyrock. The crit comes out, and Danny Phantom goes 6-1. Blue gonna get the double kill. Tastes like purple. They get excited. That's a possibility for the Gnar, but Clock is already in there. Taco Shineki gonna get focused down. The last breath not gonna be available after the knockout. Mayhuli gonna get knocked up as well. Ivory, they get the ace, and that means Danny Phantom just running away from Tibbers. No, the shutdown comes through.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know why they didn't turn for Gnar. Gnar was directly in between their tanks and their back line, and they didn't do it.
That will be it. The ace comes through for Taste Like Purple, and they will finally finish off the game. Slowly but surely.
Oh, that's game. Man, good on TLP. Now, the teams that were both 3 wins, it looks like TLP is going to be 4 wins. Directly behind Nompton Gaming.
Yeah, so TLP, they will take the victory and put themselves 4-1. Just 1 game behind Nompton, who, if I'm not mistaken, that's their 1 loss as well.
Yeah. Nompton with 5, TLP with 4, and Reign of Kings with 3 wins. And I think the only team that TLP has lost to was...
Was it not, in fact,
Nompton Gaming?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, that will be... TLP taking the victory over Reign of Kings Gold. Again, we apologize sincerely for the issues with the stream today. ISP issues, it's something we can't exactly deal with on site. Hopefully it gets better as the day goes on, because we do have Diamond Cap for you to stream tonight. And again, the Legends in Training OU game did not occur. OU took the victory by forfeit. Legends in Training did not show up to their sanctioned game. That was the close game of the 2. There will be no growth. Ha! All right. So, that will be it for Gold Capped Week 5. Again, Diamond Cap tonight at 6, and then Platinum Cap tomorrow as well at 6. Hope to see you then. Thank you all so much for watching, and that's going to be it for us. So, that'll be us signing out. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you then.
Are we still on? You want to make out?